A top focus. The voting is underway in the second phase of elections for 67 assembly constituencies spread over 11 districts in Uttar Pradesh. 720 candidates are in fray in this phase, where close to 2.28 crore people are eligible to vote, including over 1.4 crore women. 14,771 polling centers and 23,693 polling stations have been set up in districts of Bareilly, Bijnor, Saharanpur, Badaयूं, among others. Over 2 lakh security personnel have been deployed, including over 800 companies of central paramilitary forces. The prominent contestants include controversial SP Minister Azam Khan and his son, former Central Minister Jitin Prasad for the Congress Party, and State Minister Mehboob Ali from Amroha. While the BJP and BSP are contesting on 67 seats all, the SP and Congress alliance is contesting on 51 and 18 seats respectively. For more, we have with us Rajya Sabha TV's Akhilesh Suman. Thanks for joining us, Akhilesh. What's the latest from this second phase of polling in UP? Is polling picking up? What do you see?
Yeah, Rajat, I am at a polling station called Maulana Azad Inter College in Bareilly. And behind me, I'll show you the visuals. These are the visuals of this polling station. You can see the large number of women standing and waiting for their time to poll and to vote for their choice of candidates. It is very surprising, and everyone is telling that this is the first time that women of generally the minority community have come in so big numbers. So you can understand there is a situation when everyone wants to vote for the choice of candidate. And as far as the issues are concerned, they are talking about the law and order situation, they are talking about the development issues, they are talking about governance, and they are talking about the laptops also that has been distributed by the by the incumbent government. So it is peace and harmony. These are the things that are there in the mind of the people. And other than that, the issue of demonetization is also working in the mind, and people are saying that our money has gone into the banks and we have no power. So these are the things that is there in the mind of people, and that is why you can see the large number of people who have come to vote for this polling station.
That's right, Akhilesh. It's fascinating to see more women coming up, speaks as much about the empowerment and diversities in the democracy. Now, importantly, this is this second phase of UP elections. Whose battles are at the most stake in the second phase? Like, we knew that the first phase was predominantly Jat factor, whether BJP will do as strong as it did in 2014. Now, which party or the alliance here is having a battle of stakes in this second phase?
Yeah, actually, out of 67 seats, 34 seats have already been in the hands of Samajwadi Party in the last assembly, in this assembly, and 3 seats have been in the pocket of Congress. Now Samajwadi Party and Congress are fighting together, so they are already having 37 seats. So it will be interesting to see that whether they can get this minimum number of seats or not. And other than that, BJP is trying to ride on the development agenda being mooted by Narendra Modi. Also, they are telling that agriculture will be better, the sugarcane prices and the backlog in sugarcane payment will be expedited. So BJP's image is also at stake, because Narendra Modi has tried to create an aura in the whole country as a development prime minister, and it will be taste of that thing also. And most challenging will be the BSP, that how far BSP does, because in such a polarized state, when SP, Congress have joined together and BJP is fighting against them, how far BSP can garner the votes. So all the 3 parties, you can say that all the one alliance and the 2 parties, they are all their image at stake, and they have their future will be decided how they will fare in this election.
Thanks, Akhilesh. Thanks for joining us. So, high-stake battle continues in UP. Off to the other state, polling is also underway for 69 assembly seats in Uttarakhand, neighbouring state of Uttar Pradesh. Now, close to 75 lakh voters will decide the fate of 628 candidates, including 62 women spread over 30 districts. Congress and BJP are locked in a straight contest in most of the seats, but the presence of about a dozen rebel candidates in the fray as independents and party turncoats may upset the poll mathematics. While the BJP and the Congress are contesting from all 70 seats, the BSP is contesting on 69 and the SP on 21 seats. The election for Karnaprayag Assembly seat will be held on March 9th, following death of BSP candidate in a road accident. 30,000 security personnel, including 105 companies of Central Armed Police Forces, 25 companies of Uttarakhand Police and Home Guards have been deployed around 10 polling booths for which have been set up. Verified paper audit trial of VPAT machines are being used for the first time in the elections in this hill state. Joining us for more, Shyam Sundar from Dehradun. Shyam, it's a small state but fascinating battle between BJP and Congress, especially due to rebels in the fray. Is it so?
Yeah, you are right, Rajat, because senior leaders from Congress, including former Chief Minister Vijay Bahuguna, they have crossed over to BJP, and many leaders from BJP, they are contesting on Congress ticket. So in both sides, and because in large number tickets are given to leaders who have come from Congress. So BJP is facing rebels, and also Congress is also facing rebels in many of the seats in Uttarakhand. And let me tell you that in first 2 hours of almost 7.5% polling is registered in Uttarakhand till now.
Well, interestingly, Shyam, we have seen while Congress is having one chief ministerial face, the BJP on the other hand has fielded 4 ex-chief ministers, including Vijay Bahuguna, I'm sorry. I mean, what is the sense in both the camps? Which is feeling more upbeat?
As far as Congress is concerned, Harish Rawat is their face, and in fact Harish Rawat is given free hand from the party high command. He has selected the candidates, and he has given tickets to most of the candidates, and he was able to adjust former BSP MLAs in Congress, and they were also given tickets. So as far as Congress is clear, Congress is sorted on this front, and the campaign for Congress is led by Harish Rawat himself, and he has done more than 200 rallies in the state, and he is in the leading position. But as far as BJP is concerned on this front, yes, there is a problem, because there are more than 4 chief ministerial candidates or former chief ministers, because Bhagat Singh Koshyari is there, Nishank is, Satpal Maharaj is there, and then Vijay Bahuguna, who has crossed over from Congress, is there, and Nishank is there, who is a member of parliament, but he is also one of the chief ministerial candidates. So for BJP, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was leading the campaign from the front. But of course, as far as this issue is concerned, Congress is in a more comfortable position in Uttarakhand.
Right. Thanks, Shyam. We'll come back for more to you. We have Pranav as well from Uttarakhand, from Joshimath. Pranav, Joshimath is a remote location. It's in a hill state. We have usually seen the polling percentage, or for that matter, the polling pace differs between the hill areas and the ground areas. So, what is the situation in Joshimath? Has the poll percentage picked up?
Yeah, you rightly said that in hill areas, voting percentage, the turnout normally is very low. But you can see the enthusiasm here. I am standing in a polling station in Joshimath, and you can see that people are standing in queues, and people are very enthusiastic to use the right of voting. And you can see that since morning they've started coming and they've started reaching at a polling station. There are certainly very serious issues if you as far as the hill areas of Uttarakhand are concerned, because we've seen that the growth and development is restricted only within the ground areas. But if you talk about hill areas, these areas are very backward. There are many issues. People are deprived with the basic amenities. We have got some voters here. Let me just ask, tell us, बताइए कि क्या मुद्दे हैं आपको लगता है पहाड़ में और प्लेन में जिस तरह के मुद्दे हैं, क्या सोचकर आप मानते हैं कि आपके लीडर्स को क्या करना चाहिए जब आप वोट देने आए हैं आज?
बहुत अपेक्षाएं हैं मैं अपने सही उम्मीदवार से, और हम अपना मत का
क्या चाहते हैं?
बहुत कुछ चाहते हैं। यहाँ पे 100% वोट हो सकता है, मगर सब पलायन के कारण नहीं हो पा रहा। बेरोजगारी मेन कारण, सबसे पहला बेरोजगारी है। पढ़ा लिखा नौजवान यहाँ पे घूम रहा है, और हॉस्पिटल और बहुत से यहाँ पे पर्यावरण क्षेत्र, सही सड़कें।
Right. So you can understand that there are issues related to environment, there are issues related to employment, there are issues related to other facilities which people are not having here, and migration is also a very big issue. Youth of hill areas, they wish to migrate to plain because they know that they are not getting anything. So this is the picture which we are getting from these hill areas. As far as polling is concerned, it's going very smoothly, and no such incident have been reported, any violence or any incident of violation of model code of conduct so far.
Right. Thanks Pranav. Thanks for giving us that report. Now, in a landmark event, the Indian Space Research Organization on Wednesday successfully placed 104 satellites in its planned orbit.
आप लोग को बधाई, आप लोग का काम में मेरा नाज है। धन्यवाद।
Good morning, Chairman ISRO. Firstly, I thank PSLV project for successfully injecting Cartosat tourist satellite, the fifth in the Carter series, into the desired orbit along with 103 co-passenger satellites. This 714 kg satellite is designed to deliver panchromatic and multispectral imageries for the user. Soon after the injection, the satellite solar panels have deployed, sun equation occurred, and our tracking center in Bangalore has taken over the control of the satellite. One of the major development happened in the satellite is we have gone for indigenization. The complex structure of the payload camera has been realized indigenously by ISRO and has been successfully used here. In the coming days, a series of calibration testing activities we have planned on the satellite, where we are going to characterize different performance of the systems. Subsequently, satellite will be made available to the user. This satellite has given a lot of challenges to us. The first challenge was the target given by our beloved chairman. When the target of January relation target was given by our chairman, sir, our entire project team across all the center, with the support of all the center directors, rose to the occasion, and finally with a delay of 8 to 10 days we have delivered the satellite to PSLV. On this juncture, I thank Chairman ISRO sir, Chairman Sir ISRO for the guidance throughout the realization phase. Also I thank Director Isaac and Center Directors of all the other centers for the untiring support. This satellite will soon join its family, and it is going to form the constellation. This constellation is going to enhance the throughput of the satellite in terms of imaging and application areas with improved revisit. I am confident that this spacecraft will deliver quality products and will meet the demands of the user community. Thank you.
Respected Chairman ISRO, Director Isaac, and all my team members, on behalf of Nano Satellite team, I thank all the DDs, Program Director, and SRC members, PSR members for guiding us to build this satellite, first 2 Nano satellite. This we have built it in 9 months' time. I thank once again.
This year we started with enabling our Mars orbiter mission to survive the long eclipse duration, and then today we have the Mars orbiter mission going to function at least another 2 to 3 years unless we encounter any more difficulties. And then subsequently we had the cryogenic stage, Mark III cryogenic stage, going through a 50-second test, and as pointed out, day after tomorrow we have the long duration test coming up, and now we are targeting GSLV Mark II, then Mark III, and then a series of satellite activities and launch activities planned to ensure, like last year, this year also we have many exciting events coming up. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate the entire ISRO team for the wonderful job they have done, and keep it up. Thank you.
Well, you're watching history being made by ISRO as 104 satellites were launched simultaneously. That's it for now. Keep watching Rajya Sabha TV for more. Thank you.